In this video, I'm going to show you and I'm going to talk to you about some of the strategies and techniques that you can use to grow your business, any business that you have online, and you can do it for free. But before you can start thinking about growing your business online, we have to consider a few things. Now, in today's video, we're going to talk about how to do it for free, right? And there's various ways you can do it for free. But before you can start growing your business online, the first thing you need to know is you have to understand who your audience is, right? So before we can try to reach out to anyone to try to sell them our product or our service, we first have to identify who the audience is. Who is this person that we're trying to reach? Like, who is this person? Like, what is the demographics of this person? And that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. Now, here's the thing. Let's say, for example, you are starting out a tax business. Or let's just say, for example, you are already in a tax business and you're having a hard time finding new customers for your tax business, right? So one of the first things you want to do is you want to first identify who your ideal customer is. Because if you can't identify who your ideal customer is, well, how will you know where to target to go after this customer, right? Because even though you are a tax preparer or you own a tax business, your business is based off of customers. So you have to convince a customer to sign up with your services or render services for you. And one of the ways of doing that is by first finding out who this customer is. Now, there's two popular websites that you can use to identify the graphics, the demographics of your particular customer. So let me give you an example. The first one is Facebook Audience Insights. Facebook Audience Insights. Now, Facebook Audience Insights, in order to get access to Facebook Audience Insights, is that you have to have a Facebook ad account. And once you have a Facebook ad account, you have to start an ad, like meaning you have to start running the ad and then you stop the ad. And then once you do that, you go to the very top in the settings part of your Facebook ad account and you would click on Audience Insights. Now, once you go into Audience Insights, you want to put some sort of interest in their search bar. Now, Facebook is saying, like, what is your audience interested in? So you got to think to yourself, if you're a tax preparer and you're going after customers who need their taxes done, you have to think about what will they do or what will be their interests when you're using Facebook Audience Insights. So for example, when I was doing my taxes for the first time on my own, I use TurboTax or TaxAct, right? So these are popular online tax softwares that consumers use to do their own taxes. So now that we understand that TaxAct and TurboTax are used by our potential customer, then we want to take TaxAct and TurboTax and we want to place that in the interest box inside of Facebook Audience Insights. And when you click search, after you place it there, Facebook is going to give you all the demographics for your particular customer that you're going after. Now, Facebook is going to tell you a lot of information. They're going to say stuff like the age range of the people who are using TaxAct. They're going to say the income level, like how much are these people worth? Like what is their income level? What is their educational level, right? They're going to tell you whether it's mostly men or women that are using TaxAct. Now, that is the information that you need before you can start identifying these customers to put your message in front of them. You understand what I mean? So we first have to do that initial research first before we can start crafting content to make these people believe that you are the tax preparer that can help them. So that's the demographic part. Now, another website that you can use is called SimilarWeb. Now, SimilarWeb breaks down demographics for any type of website that you put in their URL. So all you have to do is go to similarweb.com. And once you go to similarweb.com, you take TurboTax, for example, and you drop the TurboTax URL in the SimilarWeb URL and click on search. Now, SimilarWeb is going to give you all the demographics for all of the customers who visits TurboTax. And then now so what you're doing is you're building this persona of who this customer is. So now you will have the age range, you will have where they live, like where the most of the people live who use TurboTax, their income levels, okay, whether it's women or men. You would have the demographics that you need in order to start building this customer profile so you can start marketing to them, right? You want to be able to target the right audience. In order to do that, you have to build this customer profile, and that's what I call audience research. Now, the next thing you want to understand when you're trying to build this customer avatar, is what they call it, or you want to build audience research or a customer profile, is you have to know what the pain is for these customers. All right, you need to understand what is their pain, and then what is it that you can do to overcome that pain. Now, the reason why I'm using a tax professional as an example, but this can be used for any business because we all are looking for customers. So this strategy can be used for any business. So you want to understand what is that customer's pain, right? Why are they not using a tax professional? Why do they believe that they can do it for themselves, right? And why should they use you? Like, why is your service better? What can you do to help speed along things for them? So you got to understand their roadblocks and their pain. Now, one of the ways to understand their pain is by researching websites or going to locations where these customers are hanging out. Now, let me give you an example for that. One popular place you can go is Amazon. Now, you can go onto the Amazon website and you can search for the top books on tax deductions for consumers, doing your own taxes, anything pertaining to taxes. And then you can start reading the comments to see what people are saying in the comments. So while you're in the comments, you can kind of get an understanding of their pain on why they are searching to do their own taxes. And then once you understand their pain, you can cultivate a better message when you get in front of this customer. Now, another place you can go is Yelp Reviews. So for your local area, wherever you live, you can type up tax companies or tax preparers or tax pros, and then you can start looking at a lot of the comments in the reviews that they're giving these tax companies, right? And you can learn from that because you can see what they're saying, why they're dissatisfied, what they're looking for, how could it be helped. Now, this is data that you need to help cultivate your message when you're trying to get in front of these customers to sell your service to this customer. All right. So another place and the last place you can go, there's many places on the internet where you can do your data mining, but for the shortness of this video, another place you can go is you can go into Facebook groups and you can go into tax groups, right? Tax preparers, tax people who are interested in doing their own tax. And you can just research some of the things, some of the questions that they're asking inside of these tax professional groups to see what kind of questions these customers are asking for. Now, this is what I call identifying the customer's pain. So we talked about demographics, and then we switched over and we talked about identifying the customer's pain. Again, how to grow your business online, right? For free. How to grow your business online for free. But before we can do that, we first need to identify our audience. We need to understand our customer profile first. Who is this person? Who is this person that we're going after? What is their demographics? What is their pain points? So you can craft the correct message to get in front of that customer. This is Mark Claiborne. I am the motivational marketing expert, and I want you to continue getting every new video that I post when it comes to marketing online, lead generation, anything about getting a new customer. The way to do that is to subscribe. That's all you have to do is hit the subscribe button anywhere below this video and make sure you click on the little bell icon, turn on that notification So every single time I come out with a new video on how to generate leads, find your audience, YouTube strategies, content strategies, how to grow your business online, you will get notified. Until the next video, go out there and take some action.